band, we are completely unintentional. This is just something that happened. It's Friday night at the general store, people just sitting down, picking and doing tunes. The band is called the Citywide Specials, and our real names are Kevin James Holland. I sing and play the guitar and the mando. Larry Maltz plays the dobro. Eliza Jones sings, plays mando and guitar. Nikolai Fox plays fiddle and fortunately sometimes sings. And Jim Cadonius, he plays the bass. Yeah. Enough of us in the band are strict about what we call bluegrass that we don't call ourselves bluegrass, but we definitely have bluegrass elements. We play traditional country. That's the simplest way to say it. So we play every week at Fiume, 45th and Locust. It's just a bar and a shoebox, basically, that's like on the second floor of an Ethiopian restaurant, just like you grew up with. We've been playing for a dozen years, and it started out, it was a bluegrass picking session. It became very much a weekly thing. People wanted to come out and be there when we played. Started to have a bit of a draw, and eventually somebody asked us to play his daughter's wedding. He's like, "Do you do that?" And we're like, "Yes, we do, sir." We heard cash register bells. The bar, the band, we don't advertise. So you go in on the first floor, through the side, and you go up the stairs, and then if you make a right, you think you're walking into maybe a bathroom, and it's not. It's my bar. At Fiume, we have 80 whiskeys and 120 beers, and unfortunately, one of the whiskeys is Old Crow, and unfortunately, one of the beers is PBR. So if you want to get a $2 whiskey and a $2 beer, you got $5, hand it over to the bartender, and you got a special. It's a kind of music, it has a buoyancy and a joy, maybe even amidst pain. It's kind of great because you show up to a block party, it's played in the middle of the street on a stage, and we're sitting there playing, and you look around and it's all against stereotype. And then they all love it. People always ask, every time I say, yeah, we have music here, there's one question I hear, and that is where do the bands play? At peak, it's usually shoulder to shoulder. You're standing right in front of someone, and they're watching you play, and they could reach out and untune your guitar if they want, and they're standing on the same level as you, so they're on my 5.5 feet tall, singing into some guy's chest. It's yeah! And it changes through the course of the night. It's like the ocean. 1 second, it's placid, and the next, you don't know which end's up and which end's down. From the band standpoint, our longevity has everything to do with the fact that we are musical fuck buddies. So we text each other, "You gonna be there?" Yep, nope, okay. We make sure, we get together, we do what we're doing, we high five, and we leave. And we don't talk about it, we don't talk about our feelings, we don't discuss it and come up with one voice and one vision for where we're going. This is just a side relationship for all of us. So, and it's a guarantee, it's a sure thing. You show up, you get a gig, you get laid. I don't foresee an end. I figure it'll happen at some point. We're not all gonna live in the same neighborhood for the next 40 years and play in this weird bar that probably won't exist in another 5 years. If Fiume poofed, that could kill the band. But other than that, I mean, I don't see an end.